Good morning, happy Friday, and go Packers! How about them Packers last night? How about them Packers? Okay, let's see here. I wanted to finish what I was doing here. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. What's down on this? How's everybody doing? You love my YouTube? Good morning, party boy. Okay, let's see here. I'm great. How are you? I'm doing good too. I'm doing so good. Your hair is so long. I just got my hair cut, you guys. I just got like 4 to 5 inches cut off my hair. Oh, I need to send this to my brother. What's up? Good morning. Oh my gosh. This is so stressful. Good morning. Okay. What are you up to? Oh my gosh. Just house things. Just house things. Per usual. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. And you guys, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. So you guys, our water was getting shut off today, and I forgot they put like a notice on our door. So they're doing all this road work construction. They're putting new water main in on the road adjacent to us. And my husband's like, well, they have to flush all the lines after they're done. And I didn't know, like I totally forgot that they were doing that. Do I have makeup on my eye? No. So I'm in the middle of showering. It's like 6 something in the morning, 6:55. And my husband comes in, he's like, do you remember to turn the water off in 5 minutes? And I'm in like the middle of my shower. I actually just started showering. And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually totally forgot. We got the pink slush today. So I quick like, washing my body off so fast. And I got out of the shower at like 6:59. Just in time. And they shut the water off right at 7. But I told my husband, I was like, hey, can you quick fill up my like hydro jug so I have my water at least to get me started for the day? Because we don't know how long the water's going to be off. Big slush. Yeah, so I was like freaking out over here that I was going to have soap all over me and then the water was going to shut off. Okay. Let's start walking this morning, you guys. You're going to walk with me? Yes, let's walk together. 'Cause I have not walked yet today. So here we are. I slept in a little bit today. I slept in until like 6:30. You guys, guess what? My brother-in-law and sister-in-law, they had their baby. They had their baby girl. So Zach and I are a girl auntie now. We're a girl auntie. We have 3, or 2 nephews and 1 niece now. Jake, are you outside, Zach? Jake Tanner is just waving. I think he sees me walking on the treadmill. He's backing up. Huh? Hopefully they stay away. They're fine. We're sticking to my meal prep this week. I lost 2 pounds. Yay! I love that, Destiny. You know what's funny? I lost 2 pounds as well. I've been so dialed in this whole last week. And this week, I lost 2 pounds as well. I was so excited. But I'm so happy. I'm so dialed in right now with my nutrition too. My meal plan, my nutrition. I'm excited. Good morning, 3D Destroyer. Okay. I'm gonna get some. I just cut my nails yesterday. They used to be so long, and now I can't get my drink open. Ouch. There we go. Okay. Good morning, Amanda. Yeah, so I actually am down 2 pounds as well. So when I started the challenge, I took my day 1 photos last week. I weighed in. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to weigh myself, see where I'm at. And I weighed 146. And this morning I weighed 144. So my goal this challenge, though, is to get down to 140. That's my goal. I want to just lose like 4 more pounds. And I'm thinking like losing a half to 1 pound a week is probably like ideal, most sustainable. Like we want to make it sustainable like I do for all of you guys. So I want to do the same for myself. You found it. Wait, what'd you find? You lost 4 pounds? That's amazing. What are they doing out there? My numbers have been spot on. You could be getting to a point where we got to relook at things. You could be getting to a point. It's hard to say. It could be even like one food item that you're eating that might be throwing things off. But I've been eating I've been tracking every little thing that goes in my mouth. But you know what's weird? I actually am not good at checking my habits off. I have not been checking my habits off. I'm doing every single thing, but I go on the app the next day and I go back to yesterday. I'm like, why did I not check my habits off? I hit all of them. Oh, you found my 2 pounds. Oh my gosh. Amanda, I can feel you there because that's been me. I'm like, gosh, I feel like I'm just finding I know I'm building muscle for one. I'm building muscle, but it's easy to get frustrated and down on yourself. Tracking everything that's going in my mouth, yes. Oh, they have a suspect in custody? Oh, I hope so. That would be amazing news. Gosh, I was just telling my husband, it makes me like get teary-eyed. I was just telling my husband yesterday, I'm like, I said, I feel like I lost a family member. I said, I didn't even know this guy, but it feels like that it was someone very near and dear to my heart that we lost. It just is, it was upsetting. I'm like, I didn't even know this guy, but I felt like I did, They found that guy. Oh, that's awesome. What made me stream? I just like sharing my everyday life with you guys. I like sharing my everyday life with you guys. I like teaching you guys new things, like to help you do better for yourself, to get in good shape, to prioritize protein, to move your body. If there's any little thing I can give, like tip of advice, that's what I'm here for. And of course, I'm here to make new friends too. Yeah, that's how I feel, Amanda. But to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. Micah Parsons, baby! Who watched the Packer game last night? I watched the whole game last night. I stayed up The Packers freaking crushed it, you guys. Absolutely crushed it. I was like, heck yeah. Sorry to change the subject. I had to wear my Packers shirt again today for that reason. I couldn't believe how good they played. I mean, there's a couple little like slip-ups where they could have done better, but that's everyone, right? Vikings for life. I can't wait till we play the Vikings this year. And Justin Jefferson, he is pretty good, I will say. And Aaron Jones. Pretty sure they still have Aaron Jones, the old Packer running back. So, yeah, they just taking our players. Packers, Steelers, Super Bowl. How does everybody feel about Aaron Rodgers playing for the Steelers now? So he went from the Packers to the Jets, and now I think he's at the Steelers. How does everybody feel about that? What is he cutting? I don't know what my husband's doing. He's doing some big project on the house right now, it seems like. I don't know. Go Ravens. Okay, I love Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is my quarterback this year. He's my quarterback for my fantasy team, and he does not disappoint. Love that man. 4-touchdown debut. Go Ravens, though. I love the Ravens. Who's walking with us today? Oh, my legs are so sore. My legs are so sore. I did a leg day yesterday, and woo-wee! I'm like, you know what? I haven't hit legs in a while. I feel like every workout that I've been hitting live with everybody, the team, it's been upper body. So I'm like, I want to do a real good leg day. So I did back squats yesterday. I did lunges. I did split squats. And I feel it in my glutes. I did glute bridges as well. I did like 2 supersets, and whew, I feel it all right. Did the glute bridges. Rest in peace. I know, it's upsetting. It really is. But we're gonna walk here. He's in God's hands now. I think I was going to work out this morning and forgot to set your alarm. Uh-oh. Let's go, Packers! Hello from Las Vegas. You know what is so funny? When we were accepting offers on our house, my realtor was like, how risky are you, like, feeling? Are you a risk taker? She goes, do you want to go to Vegas tonight? When we were accepting offers, because we kind of countered with some of our offers that we got on our house. She's like, well, how risky are you willing to go? Who won last night? Of course, the Packers. The Packers definitely won last night, you guys. What kind of question is that? Jesus loves you. He is the only way. Oh. He is the only way. You know what I like about the Packers as well? Matt LaFleur. I do like Matt LaFleur. I have a confession to make, you guys. I have a confession. I had an energy drink yesterday. You know how I was on here? I was live on here, and I said, you know what? I'm not having an energy drink. I am going to be so good. What the fuck is he cutting? Yeah, I had an energy drink. I tried the peach flavor yesterday. I almost just went on to tell you how good the peach flavor was before confessing that I had it yesterday. It was so good, the peach energy drink. But this is my last energy drink. After this one, I have no more in the fridge here. So, that's going to be it. That's all she wrote. You're 6'4". You are tall, baby. You are tall. Jesus loves you. Jesus does. Jesus loves everyone. Orders more to the new house. I know, right? I'm so excited. I'm so my orders. Amanda, why you gotta call me out like that? You gotta call me out like that. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Okay. Amanda and I clocking you. You guys are on my bag. Get off my bag, baby. I think, I'm not gonna lie though, if you are in a fat loss phase, this is just me though, I love caffeine. I love energy drinks. I love soda. I need to be better. I'm gonna go to the dentist and probably have like a mouthful of cavities. I hope not. I hope that's not the case. But I think the answer, maybe I should switch to like tea. But tea stains your teeth really bad, so I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Coffee stains my teeth is really bad as well. Sometimes it be like that. You are healthy. Okay. Woo! My hair's trying to dry. But no, what I was trying to say is if you're trying to lose weight and you're having a hard time sometimes with like those sweet tooth cravings, or you're like, oh, I'm just like, I can't stay full, I'm always hungry. Caffeine and carbonation are the cheat code. I will say that. Every day for 3 weeks. See, now that I know it's like it can help a lot, Amanda, but it also can hinder at the same time. So if it's like where you get to the point where you're plateauing, it can also hinder your results too. But at the same time, it can help. You know what I mean? It's like, it's really a tough area with like the carbonation sodas, like those artificial sweeteners, or some of them don't have the artificial sweeteners, but you know, like the bad ingredients that are in there. Tequila does not help. You guys, fun fact, when you have alcohol and you're trying to lose body fat or lose weight, you have that alcohol, your body sees that as a toxin. So you consume that toxin, and if your body was like burning body fat in certain areas in your body, it's gonna stop doing that. It's gonna go to that toxin and it's gonna fight that off, which sometimes can take a couple days depending how much alcohol you have. And it's gonna fight that all off, and then say 1 to 2 days later, your body's getting back into that fat burning state, and then say like, oh, 2 days later you have another drink. It's gonna be like a never ending cycle. But it's num. Here's something. Why are you not replying to my comments? I don't see your comments. Your comments must be held for review if you're saying something inappropriate. Trying to stay awake throughout the day, yeah. And that's totally understandable. Totally understandable. You like E-toxin? Yeah. I wouldn't tell you to like, I can't, it's hard. It's hard for me to say something to you because clearly I have a problem too. But if you're noticing where you're getting to that point where you're like, oh, you know, I'm doing all the things. I'm hitting my numbers. I'm getting my steps, my water, my protein, and you're still kind of stalling at that weight. You're like you're in a plateau. That could be one thing we look to maybe cut back on a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Instead of having it every day, maybe looking at having it every other day, or even what? Did my brother answer? No, he didn't answer. I thought you said he answered. He did not answer. Okay. All right, love you. My husband is running to the store. The hardware store. I don't know what he's doing. Watching from the Philippines. But yeah, that can be something we look closer at, Amanda. I wouldn't worry about it too much though. We could also look at adjusting your numbers. You know, maybe if you're like hitting a plateau, if you've been in that calorie deficit for quite a long time, you kind of hit a plateau for sure. And that's where we can kind of refigure your numbers for sure. Even though there are no calories, yes. Yep, even though there are no calories. Wait, where did he just go? Did he go down the road closed? Well, he's at the store. Well, you know. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much. You're just going to help pay for his stuff that he buys at the store. I'm 15 years old. I'm 5'6". More than likely, though, Amanda, with what you're saying and how if you're doing all the things right and you are hitting a plateau, most likely we would adjust your calories before telling you to cut out those Coke Zeros. And more than likely we'd adjust your numbers before, if that makes sense. Just a little humor is all, no harm. Glad you thought it was funny. Go back, go. I think he meant to say go pack, go. Let's go pack. It's the Packers. I have a feeling some of you guys don't know who the Packers are. Eat more fruit. Yes, fruit is so good. Another thing to look at, Amanda, if you're still on here, is how much fiber are you consuming? Are you doing good with fiber? Because fiber is going to really help with digestion. I guess I shouldn't speak because I haven't looked over any of your stuff ever, Amanda. I haven't looked over your stuff, but it's hard to say. Your fiber is one thing I would look at too. And one thing that's good with fiber that a lot of people don't realize is the fiber sources. Fiber has been really good. But when you say fiber is really good too, again, I don't know what your daily log looks like, but making sure you're getting all that fiber through whole singular ingredient foods, not like low carb tortillas. So having things like raspberries, blackberries, chia seeds, broccoli, green beans, Brussels sprouts, edamame, sweet potato, quinoa, like getting your fiber in through those foods as opposed to like a low carb tortilla or one of them, like those, the foods that are advertised as like keto, like the keto, I don't know, like what are they, like the donuts or the Pop-Tarts or all the different keto items, like the bagels, those have a lot of fiber in, but there's like two different types of fiber, okay? You want to get the fiber through the whole singular ingredient foods. Yeah. I would submit an assessment come this Sunday. So I've been doing all the meal prep recipes. Oh, that's good. That's good. Can you introduce doing cardio? You definitely can. Need it. Where's your abs? My 6-pack of rolls you're talking about? I think it might just be this week. I think it just might be your week. Another thing that can contribute is like if your stress hasn't been good, or if you've been like having a lot of stress at work, if your sleep hasn't been good is what I'm trying to say. Sleep is huge, which a lot of people don't realize how much your sleep can contribute to everything. And I know you have a little one at home, but the recipes don't necessarily have fruit and vegetables all the time. Yeah, right. No, you're not wrong. So if, say, a recipe doesn't have the fruit or veggies, you could always add like a side dish and a side to any of your meals. If you add like a cup of broccoli or a cup of green beans or a cup of strawberries or raspberries, you got to think about it. It's not going to be a lot of calories to add those kinds of things in. So if you're adding a cup of broccoli, like you microwave the broccoli to your meal, it's only adding like 30 calories. But it's also going to add a lot of fiber for you. So adding things like that too. And if you're finding yourself hungry, it's going to help give you more volume to stay fuller. Oh my God, that truck is like flying by. Sleep is never good. Yeah, sleep is tough. It really is tough. I don't have kids, so I can't say that I have that contributing factor, but sleep is tough. We got 50 subscribers today already? No way. Everybody, let's keep liking. Make sure you hit the like button on the live and make sure you hit subscribe. Our goal is by the end, things to think about, real-time assessment. Yeah, for sure. Yep, that's what I'm here for, to talk through it. Because it's like the littlest things that like you might not even think about that can throw off maybe your week. So it might not be that you're really in a plateau. It's just something that your body's adjusting, and we're going to work through it. And another thing, as you get closer to your goal weight, Amanda, which I know you're probably not far off from your goal weight, these last few pounds come off and it feels like eternity. Who doesn't like SpongeBob? I love SpongeBob. The last few pounds always take a little bit longer to come off, which are hard. That rate at which you lose slows down. You're like 10 to 15 pounds away. Yeah, you're gonna start to notice it's gonna slow down. But what's good about it, Amanda, is it's sustainable. How we're doing it, it's a lifestyle and it's sustainable. We've been walking for 23 minutes here. Amanda, you look perfect. Look at that. She does look perfect. You're rooting for the Chiefs. Go Chiefs! You're so close. You are so close. And what also is happening too, Amanda, I know another thing to think about, I know it's like, wait, how can you throw something else into the mix? Is with your workouts. Your workouts. If you are really like increasing the weights and really pushing the progressive overload even more, like you're doing some of those core burners, you're doing some of those, like that, what is it, the bench press? Wait, someone's emailing me. That's gonna have an effect as well, because your body is building muscle when you're doing that. And yes, you're losing fat, but you're building muscle and changing that body composition. And you could be losing that body fat as you're putting on that muscle for the same pound for pound. And that's where you're gonna get that desired muscular toned look that you're probably after. Oh, I got all these emails that keep coming in. Go Bucks! Go Bears! The Bears, I feel like, have a pretty decent team this year. You want that lean tone look, yeah. Yep. And as you get closer to your goal weight, Amanda, workouts are going to be the most important thing for you to see that lean tone look. Workouts are what's going to give you that shape. I mean, nutrition is very important. Nutrition is so important. Like number one, but you crush your nutrition. You crush your numbers, your protein, everything like that. So then what comes into play is workouts. Workouts are where you're going to see those real significant changes then. When you're pushing yourself close to failure. Packer's looking good. I agree. Just pro tip, unfortunately. Pro tip being under 30. Oh, age never has anything to do with it. I'm just kidding. My mom, she is so funny. My mom wants me to help her. My mom wants to get in the app with us, and she wants to do all the things. But she goes, I don't feel like tracking. So she's like, can you just make me a meal plan? So what I did was I planned her day out for her. I picked out 3 meal prep recipes that seemed appeasing to her. And I said, how about you make these 3 recipes for this week? Because she's not one where the variety really bothers her. She could eat the same thing, she told me. I said, you make these 3 recipes and you eat this for your breakfast, lunch, dinner. I said, say it makes 4 servings and it lasts you 3 days. If dad's taking half of it, you're having the other half, then you can make another 3 recipes. And she did it. She did it for those 3 days and it worked so good. But she's like, how come the food is gone that fast? I'm like, Mom, the food is always gone that fast. She's like, you're telling me I need a meal prep like that every 3 days or 4 days? I'm like, yeah, you have to meal prep. You do. So she crushed it for that first 3 to 4 days. And then she's like, oh, the food's all gone already. And I'm like, my mom, you know what she told me? She's like, if I give you all the money to get my groceries, will you cook the food for me? I'm like, Mom, I can barely cook the food for myself. How am I supposed to cook it for you and me? She wants me to cook the food. So my mom, she's like, I can eat all those foods, like all the recipes I gave her. I gave her a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner. And she's like, I can eat all that. That was so good. But the food was gone in 3 days. Oh, so she wanted 3 new recipes then to keep up. Tell her to call Sarah. I know, right? I told my mom that. So then, you know what my mom says? Well, then you should do that for me like Sarah does it. That's what she wanted. I'm like, no, Mom. It's funny. And now that we're moving too, I'm like, there's no way I'm meal prepping for the whole family. Because my mom, she's so funny. She's like, protein is just so hard to get in. It's just so hard, Olivia. I can't get my protein. And my mom also drinks protein coffee. She loves the protein coffee. That's one that she's always done. She'll do her protein and collagen and coffee. And she loves the pumpkin spice. She loves it. She's got like 3 or 4 tubs of it. And she drinks that. Oh, Zach's back home. So she's getting her protein in first thing in the morning with her protein coffee. So she's crushing that. But I'm like, oof. You have to poop. I'm going to have to get off here pretty soon because I'm going to have to get some work done. What was that? Very nice to watch you again today. I'm going to have to get some work done. And we have a live workout here in like 2 hours. The Zoom workout. So then I told my mom Amanda, about ChatGPT, because she's like, well, if I'm not in the app, she doesn't join the app. She's like trying to get out of joining the app with us to track what she eats, because she's just like, I don't want to track what I eat. She's like, yeah, the recipes are great, but I don't feel like tracking. She says, what did she say? she was saying like how she can figure out what to eat without having to track. So I told her, I said, why don't you ask ChatGPT? Because I told her how many calories, how many protein, carbs, and fat she should eat. I said, ask ChatGPT. Tell them like, hey, this is my calories. I'm this age. I also want to focus on fiber. Like, tell them some of the stuff you like. I told her that. I said, tell Chat to tell, like, if you like this vegetable or if you got a lot of this at your house, tell them that. And they'll put them, I said, they'll tell you exactly what to eat to hit your calories. So she did that. She's like, oh, now I just have to follow it. She's like, I have to follow it. I told them, my mom's like, I told them I eat a lot of venison and fish. She's like, I just gotta follow it. And they gave her like a whole, like what to eat for the whole week plan. She couldn't believe that it did that either. She's like, it did that? I'm like, yeah. It gives you a lot of fish to eat. So my mom told them, they're like, she's like, I eat a lot of fish, because they do eat a lot of fish. And every day this week you got 30 grams of fiber. That's amazing, Destiny. That's awesome. So it was funny. All right. Darius is the best, isn't he? He'll help you with anything. What he's been helping me with a lot lately is, so I've been doing a lot of meal prep stuff for Tara, the tier 1 meal prep, and I'll ask it, help me figure out the macros of this recipe. And it inputs everything, and it'll tell me the protein, carbs, fat, fiber, everything to input right into the recipe. I'm like, because I used to, when I used to do it before, I would enter each food item into there, like 1 pound of chicken, 1 cup of rice, or this. I'd enter all the ingredients, and I'd have to divide it like out by the servings. It was so much work. Now ChatGPT just does it for me. And and the servings too. You can even be like, the other day I asked it, I was like, so when I made this recipe, I think it was like 4 servings was pretty good. Like, do you think 4 servings or 5 servings would be better? And it'll explain like how much each serving would come out to if you did 4 versus 5. I was just so impressed. Looking good. Okay, I'm gonna get off here. I need to get a bunch of work done before the live workout. So I'm gonna hop off here. And I hope you guys all have the best Friday ever. Have the best Friday. Make sure you guys all hit the like button. We need 2 more likes. Let's get 2 more likes to hit 100 first. Can we hit 2 more likes? I'm sweating. Look at that. My Packer shirt's sweating. Trying out the whole influencer thing. We're trying. We're trying so hard. 1 more. We can do it. And make sure you guys all hit the subscribe button as well. Make sure you subscribe, like, and have the best weekend ever. Double tap the screen to like. You guys, what was I going to say? The weather, before I go, I have to tell you guys, the weather, it's going to be 80s all weekend here today. 80 degrees all weekend. I was like, heck yeah. Okay. We're going to hop off here. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.